Is he going to be in the call with us?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, you can just tell me when you start and when you finish.
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna say that I start, and then you can see when I select the file, you start the timer.
Okay, file select.
Exactly. When I press file select, you can start the timer.
But we're gonna be behind though, so we can't use a visual cue. We need you to just say on Skype like, "Go." Is that okay?
Are you sure? I'm not sure how it works, but if you start the timer when I say it on Skype, won't the video be delayed?
Yes. Yeah. Wait. Isn't it better if you just use the visual cue, Fees?
Yeah, I will. That's fine.
Okay, that's what we'll do
Yeah,
then.
So what's
What's
the
ending?
stopping point?
When I use the staff on the behemoth.
Okay.
Okay. Just let me know when it's coming up.
Yep. Cripper, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yep.
Okay.
Trip's here to do commentary. Thank you very much.
Yep. Are you guys ready?
Almost. Let's get some. Hold on, let me just gotta get the audio balance. Okay, can you talk for a moment?
Hello?
Hello.
Cripper?
Hello.
Shadowgate
That
is a
sounds
legit
good, thank you.
speed game.
Okay, I think that I'm ready. You can start whenever.
Okay, so I'm gonna start the game and you'll go on the visual cue. Okay?
Okie doke.
Right, we're going. Welcome to Shadowgate, everybody. As you probably know, this is a game all about menus, and this is the glitchless run. So, fortunately, you won't be getting to see the infamous glasses glitch, where you duplicate hundreds of glasses into your inventory and do all sorts of crazy things. But this is still pretty cool. In the glitchless route, it's all about optimizing menu and cursor movement as much as possible. If you pay close attention to the cursor, you'll see that a lot of times Nisei places the cursor in a way that it's lined up in a good spot for the next screen. Like, for example, a lot of times you'll see him go through a door by just clicking on it, like on the picture, and that'll line it up perfectly for another screen. But right now he's just using the little mini map, because when you have nothing selected and you click on either the minimap or a door, it opens the door if it's unlocked, and you can also just go through. You never have to click on the go action, which saves a lot of time. Right now, just picking up necessary items. There's you probably noticed the torches as well. That's like a timer in the game, although it's not based on actual time. It's based on actions that you do. So every time you use an item, every time you open a door, go through a door, it counts as an action, and every torch has like a certain amount of actions before it fizzles out, and if all of your torches goes out, you die. But before you die, you start hearing some creepy music, which you'll hear in a little bit. And once the music starts, I think you have 6 actions to light another torch, otherwise you die. Now, Here's one of my worst spots in the game. The key 3 from the skeleton. It has really wonky hitbox. It's awful. The hitbox on it is a lot smaller than it looks. Can't take it. So anyway, what happened there was you throw the sphere into the lake, and then you heat up the lake, and you grab the sphere again once it floats up to the surface. It doesn't look like it, but that's what happens. And I do realize that my commentary is a little behind, but that's what we're working with. So the torch is about to fizzle out, and you'll hear the music start at any moment. Usually happens in the Wraith room. So now we get our first spell, as well as our second. And I did mention earlier the glasses glitch, and although you're not going to be seeing it, but I can explain how it works. There's an item just called glasses that you need to read a magic book. If when you have the glasses in your inventory, if you use the take command on the glasses, it'll just say glasses is in your hand, and then it makes a copy of it in your inventory, and you can just keep repeating this endlessly until the game crashes. Sadly, taking the glasses counts as an action, so eventually you'll die from doing it. But there are a couple of rooms in the game where actions are not being counted, like you have an infinite amount of actions. So what you would do what you do in the old glitch route is that you go into one of these rooms and you start duplicating. Sorry. And you can, once you start duplicating, you go over the limit for how many inventory pages you have, and then you create an additional inventory page that we call the extended inventory. And inside this extended inventory, you can manipulate RAM addresses and such, and create items inside this inventory. It's really weird, but it's cool once you see it. And there's the glasses, but sadly no duplication this time. Oh yeah, there's another trick in the round that I forgot to mention. When Nisse was in the room with the 3 mirrors, he picked up the broom, and a lot of people think that the broom is like the most useless item in the game, but it's actually essential in the speedrun, because there's a Sphinx enemy coming up, and if you try to walk past him, he'll stop you and then give you a riddle. He randomizes the riddles. There's 6 possible riddles, and what you do with the broom is it's used for one of the riddles. But if you just go into the room and never talk to the Sphinx so he doesn't give you a riddle, you can just use the broom on him, and by default the riddle with the broom is what he was going to give you. So like you get into the room, you use the broom on the Sphinx, and he says, "Oh, you solved my riddle, please go ahead." I believe the Sphinx room is coming up right now, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So open all the other doors before going into the Sphinx. I remember way back many years ago when I when I did some casual races of this on SRL. We didn't know about the broom trick on the Sphinx, so every race was just like who can get the best RNG on the riddle. The best possible one was either you pick up the broom beforehand and just hope that you get it, or you got lucky and he gave you the one with the mirror. Let's see. It's currently 8 minutes into the run. A good time check for a good time is, I believe if you have sub 10, you can go pick up the big staff. That's a really good time. And this is we're getting close to the end. The most important things that you need to beat the quote-unquote final boss is you need the staff, the blade, and the orb. And we already have the blade, which we got from the werewolf lady. And now we're gonna go pick up the staff. But in order to get the staff, we need the wand that we just got by placing the rod in the little slot on the balcony. And another cool trick is, like you have to combine the blade onto the staff and then attach the orb to complete the Staff of Ages. But you can actually place the blade on the staff while it's just sitting on the screen, so you don't have to like combine them inside your inventory. It's a neat little trick. And now it's just the final march towards the end area of the game. All we need now is excuse me, we need the orb, which we get in an underground cavern with some levers. And after that, it's time to beat the game. A funny thing in the old glitched route was the room with the lava and the statue, and also the lever puzzle. Both of those can be skipped in the old glitch route, and that was something that me and Nisse discovered on complete accident when we practiced for the ESA marathon, I believe 2 years ago. We just messed around with. Hey, what's going on? Oh.
I did a big mistake.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. Missed the orb. Uh-oh. So yeah, anyway, the statue thing and the lever puzzle can be skipped in the old glitch route. Basically, after you've done the glasses glitches and you've manipulated all of your items and whatnot, once you enter the room with the lava and the statue, there'll be some glitched up graphics, and you can just walk across without having to see the bridge animation at all. It's pretty cool. And then once you get inside the room with the levers and the orb, the cylinder containing the orb will already be up, so you can just grab the orb without having to mess around with that. Let's see the lightning. 4 lightning strikes. That's the lightning strikes before the behemoth spawns is the only RNG element in the entire game. It can give you between 3 and 6, I believe. And yeah, that's the end of the run.
Yep.
Nice going. That was 12:44.
Yeah, it's okay. I did a lot of mistakes because I get very nervous when I stream.
Well, that was a fun game. Do you know if this game was made before or after Deja Vu and Uninvited?
Let's see. I think Uninvited was first, and then wasn't Shadowgate the last one? I think it was.
Shadowgate was last. Oh, okay. There you go.
At least for the Mac Adventure on the NES remakes, yeah. Uninvited has some Easter eggs from both Deja Vu and Shadowgate. Like it has the record player that plays a Shadowgate song, and it has the tombstones of Ace Harding and the Warlock.
Myth, what stream is Rain on? Cool. Well, thanks for playing Shadowgate for us. That's a fun game. Always one of my favorites.
Yeah, and a huge thanks to Creeper for commentating.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you.
It was a little difficult, but it was fun at least. Enjoy the rest of the marathon, everyone.
Thanks. Well, up next we've got Sweet Home, and that's going to be Rain of Soten playing that. And are you in the call yet, Rain?
Yeah, I'm sneaky. I've been here for a little while.
Okay. Is your stream up yet?
Should be up now. I'm unfortunately not. Yeah, my setup's fighting me and doesn't want to let me not stream the Skype audio.
Okay, so we'll be doing Skype audio through you. Just make sure you're also streaming your microphone.
Yep.
And I'll do my best to
Yep.
get sound check so we can get volume levels.
You should be able to hear the game.